And this is automation day. The word API usually sends a shiver down sales managers, sales owners. They don't like to hear it. They don't understand it. They don't want to know it. It's overwhelming. But here's the thing. If you're running a sales team, your ability to actually create a sales operation based on sales processes that go exactly as you want them to go is the difference between you being efficient or not efficient. How do we accomplish that? Well, we automate what we can automate, and then obviously human capital has to take care of the rest. Choosing the correct CRM is important, and just about all CRMs are going to have workflows, automated workflows, things that we can create a lot of these automations. But what happens when we need to automate between different applications, or when those tools don't have the automations that we want? We need an additional tool, and that's what this video is. It's an overview. This is not the how-to video. This is the quick overview of the awesome integrations that I will use. If you're a new business you're setting up, or you're one of my clients, this is one of the three technologies I'm going to suggest you use. We have Zapier. Now, Zapier is easily the most user-friendly tool. No code, super simple. Then we have Make, which ups the complexity a bit, ups what you can do. And then we have N8N, which if you're one of the startup founders and your background is IT and you want to play with JavaScript, I mean, this technically is free because you can host it on your own servers. It's open source. And if you don't know what I just said, then you probably want to stick with Zapier. So what tool to use? That little explanation should have explained it. Why do we use these tools? Why are they so much simpler? Why are they so much better? I pulled up a simple example here. So this is a simple calendar zap that I made. Okay, a zap is just an automation. So in this example, when a new booking comes into my calendar system, I want you to create a record. Really, really simple. And then let's edit this. And let's see what we've actually got in here in the edit. So I want you to split the names. This is just text formatting. And then I want you to create a record. And then I want you to create a message. I was playing with, Google Chat, but let's swap this out and let's just say Slack. I want you to create a message in Slack. Let the whole team know what's what. Choose an event. Let's create, where is it? Message. Keith, you should be faster at this. Send channel message. And then I go into configure it and I do the message. It's relatively straightforward. If I want to see find a record, does a record exist? Then I can simply put this in here, add a step. Let's go to Salesforce, and we're going to go to action. We're going to go to the bottom here, which should be find records, find a record. And basically I'm saying to the system now, do me a favor, see if this contact or lead exists. Okay, and I've got my Salesforce accounts here, and then I can just put a simple condition here, add a step, and we'll create a simple path and a path, and I'll say if it does, it does, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Although I'm going to be a little bit cuter, delete, really delete. I'm simply going to go into error paths, and I can create an error path. Can't do it on this account until I set it up, but I can basically say to the system, if this doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if it does, send it on. So I can do a lot of fun things. And you see how simple this is. I mean, to me, this is all fairly simple. Now let's look at Calendly. This is Calendly's Salesforce integration with their flow, which I almost had a heart attack when I saw it. This is one of 7, by the way. It is all over the place. Why am I showing you this? A lot of times people say it's a native integration. Business owners and sales managers goes, excellent, it's native. It means it's done for me. It's built into the system. I don't need to worry about it. That's not necessarily a good thing. What that means is that they've done it for you, but it also means that they've done it for you, which means you don't get to do it yourself the way you want to do it, which is a bit of a problem for me. So it's simply breaking this down step by step, whatever you want it to do. Like the sky's the limit here. What tool do we want? Let's get a Google spreadsheet. I want you to update a spread. It's called a sheet, isn't it? sheet. Yeah, there it is. I want you to update the sheet now. And after you've updated the sheet, I want you to go to Zoom and I want you to take a Zoom recording. And let's take a Zoom recording. And after you've taken the Zoom recording, let's send an email over to, I don't know, the users of that particular device. And after we've sent the email, why don't you just put a little 30 minutes on my calendar, make sure I block that off. And then after you do that, let's, I don't know, put something else in Slack. Like, forgive me, but this is basic business operations and it's beautiful because what you can do is you can start creating some complex stuff, but it's yours, it's your flow chart, it's how you want it done. And it can get super complex, but it's always linear. It's not like I just showed you with this. I mean, look at this. It's sort of, it's going in circles. It's back up. You see the arrows back to here, back to there, back to here, back to there. It's like, wait, what? These are multiple decision loops. It's this is linear. This can be as simple as you want it to be. Make is the same kind of thing. So again, it's somewhat linear, but it just flows in a different way. And some people prefer this kind of a setup. Also, you can play a little bit more technical here. So you can put codes in JavaScript. And if I'm to be fair, this is probably a little bit better, but it's more complex. This is just idiot proof. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, N8N. N8N, it's complex. We're talking JavaScript. It looks simple, but each one of these nodes, they're called, you got to connect it through code, which is kind of like code and no code comes together. On the plus side, what you can do with this far exceeds anything else. In here, I got to create each one of these for each one of my users. In here, I just create one thing for the whole team and I'm done. So it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a little bit longer. We're coming just past 7 minutes. Needless to say, awesome integrations. Don't be afraid of something like Zapier. Zapier is your friend. Automation is your friend. Make is your friend. Don't worry about the native integrations. They're good. But if you can learn this, not only is it going to be a bit cheaper, it's always going to be better because you're in control of how that automation flows. And if you're finding it difficult or you've got 6 or 7 or 20 automations that you need done and it's going a bit above your head and the word API gives you shivers, come see me, put a call in, book an appointment with me, like go to the website, cfclosers.com. It's not hard to find me. And I'll talk you through how we can set everything up. I'll give you the roadmap, or me and my team will come in and get the job done for you.